You ever have that moment where life splits into two? Like, there's a version of you who stays, who follows the safe, predictable path. And then there's the version of you who takes the risk. I stood at that crossroad not too long ago, wondering which version of me I choose. Change isn't always this big, dramatic moment. Sometimes it's just a quiet choice to step into the unknown. For me, that choice meant leaving behind everything familiar and moving to Canada. Nearing 40, starting over. Sounds exciting, right? But let me tell you, it was terrifying. I left behind comfort, stability, a career I once thought would define me. And I won't lie, there were moments where I questioned everything. What if I made the wrong choice? What if I wasn't as strong as I thought I was? What if I failed? Have you ever felt that way? Like you're standing at the edge of something new, but the weight of what you're leaving behind is almost too much. If you have, you're not alone. Starting over? Well, it's not like in the movies. There's no montage where everything magically falls into place. No inspiring soundtrack that makes the struggle feel cinematic. It's messy, it's hard, and honestly, it's lonely. When I first arrived, I felt invisible. Like the whole world was moving and I was just there. I didn't have the same confidence I had back home. Suddenly, I was the new person, the outsider, trying to find my place in a city that had already built itself without me. And then there were the practical struggles. Figuring out how things work, navigating a system that felt completely foreign. Some days, even small tasks felt like battles. Grocery shopping? Yeah, a puzzle. Finding work? Oh boy, a mountain to climb. And don't even get me started on the first winter. Let's just say my tropical blood wasn't ready. But you know what kept me going? Those little moments. The kindness of a stranger. My friends and sisters reminding me I wasn't alone. The realization that even though everything felt unfamiliar, I was still me. And that meant I could figure this out. Have you ever had to start over? Maybe a new city, a new job, or even just trying to find yourself again. If you have, then you know, it's not just about learning new things. It's about unlearning the fear that you don't belong. Here's something I've learned. Starting over isn't about success. Not in a way we usually think about it. It's not about the titles or the money or proving something to the world or society. It's about becoming. shaping a life that feels real, honest, and aligned with who you are now. I used to think success meant reaching a destination, but now I see it differently. Success is waking up and choosing to try again. It's pushing through the doubt. It's finding joy in the little victories, like making a new friend, discovering a favorite coffee shop, or simply realizing you're not as lost as you thought you were. Resilience isn't some big dramatic act. It's built in the small, quiet moments. The ones where you decide to keep going, even when everything inside you says to quit. And if you're feeling lost, if you're wondering if you made the right choice, let me tell you this. You're exactly where you need to be. It's okay not to have it all figured out. It's okay to struggle. But don't stop. Keep going. Because every step forward, no matter how small, is shaping the person you're meant to be. Change was never easy. It's uncomfortable, unpredictable, and sometimes unbearably slow. But it's also where life happens, where growth happens, and where we discover what we're truly made of. So if you're in the middle of your own transformation, if you're stepping into the unknown, wondering if you'll ever find your way, know this: you are not alone. And one day, you'll look back and realize that everything you went through led you to exactly where you needed to be. This is my story, but maybe, in some way, it's yours too.